roughly 5,000 feet to the lighthouse, which, according to my calculations, makes this bay about 2 miles wide. Make a note of that, would you, Jack? Jack?
What?
We came here to make a hyper-accurate survey map of the island, Jack, not tossed salad.
Can I say something? You're the only one I know who would wear a frock to the beach. Why don't you pull up a deck chair and relax? That lily-white tush of yours could use some bronzing.
Yes, well, unfortunately, with my complexion, I don't bronze, I fricassee.
What do we need to make maps for, anyway? We know our way around.
In an emergency, knowing the lay of the land can be half the battle.
Well, trust me, sister, I know the lay of the land. She lives over at 5th and Constitution.
It's your mission in life to offend me, isn't it?
Well, what are friends for?
You know, I'm beginning to believe we have slightly divergent definitions of the word friendship.
Oh, here we go.
To you, friendship is a rather superficial affair comprised mostly of catcalls, darts, and a pitcher of ale.
And I suppose your idea of palling around involves a good cry and words like issues and closure.
Well, how else am I supposed to build bonds of trust and loyalty? I mean, the very cornerstones of a lasting friendship.
Well, obviously, you've never shared a lap dance with a pal.
Well, Jack, it's still early, and if I'm to tolerate you for the rest of the day, I'd best get back to the lab and get some real work done.
Oh, Em, I hate to see you upset. So, I'll see you later. Hey, I was only kidding.
All right, you dead blasted engine savage. Take us to your chief.
Fellas, I'd love to join your little quest for fire. I really would, but you got the wrong ape.
I'll be damned. Jackie boy, is it really you? But it's gotta be. Looky there, that scar on his chin.
Yeah,
Well, who are you guys? How do you know about my scar?
we were there, remember? You cut yourself carving a peephole in the stained glass window at the convent.
Don't you recognize the old childhood chums? Captain Meriwether Lewis and Commander William Clark at your service.
Lewis and Clark, I haven't seen you guys in a hell of a long time. Hey, you're looking... Say, what's with the clothes?
Well, they're all pre-loved.
Yeah, and we mean pre-loved.
So, what have you been up to?
Oh, we decided to get into the exploring business.
Really, how's it going?
Well, not bad. We've only had 2 bad expeditions. Once we got lost at sea, and once we crash-landed on a deserted island.
So, how many expeditions have you gone on?
This here is our 3rd.
Yeah, a 3rd. And to have you here on the dawning of such a momentous occasion makes our Yankee bosom swell with pride.
What occasion is that?
I hereby claim this sacred ground of Oregon for the United States of America.
Hey, fellas, I hate to break this to you, but I think you zigged when you should have zagged.
What the name of Sam Adams you blathering about, man?
This isn't Oregon, fellas. Nice try, though. You only missed it by about 10,000 miles.
Had been won, and Uncle Sam's favorite son had a job he needed done.
Which brought Jack to a lady, both beautiful and smart, who found his mix intriguing.
A scoundrel with a heart. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, there was never a leather graver down in Dragoon they see. Off the golden fence of Napoleon's attack, there ain't a French or pirate who don't know Jack. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, sailing round the bloody world to defend democracy. And when you need a pointed man, you trust to watch your back. Just ask the bloke right next to you.
Damn right.
It's Jack.
Wait a minute. Are you saying this ain't Oregon?
Not exactly. Fellas, this is an island in the East Indies.
You're right. Pull the other one. Blaze rapidly.
Same old Jack. Next thing he's gonna tell us the Revolutionary War's over.
Well, now that you mention it.
Let me guess. Now we're fighting the Frenchies.
Well, now that you mention it.
Preston Washington would love that one. Say, Jackie, why don't you help us plant the American flag all over this darn place?
I'd love to, fellas. I really would. But why don't you let me show you something that'll bring you up to date? Read it and weep, fellas.
1801? But it can't be. Could we have been on that deserted island for so long?
Look at the bright side, fellas. Now you get to explore the American West without dodging British bullets.
What are you talking about, Jackie?
Oh, my. Perhaps you could have warned me that we had company.
It's okay, Em. They're just a couple of old pals who need directions.
And a sterilizing bath.
Amelia, I want you to meet Louis and...
Hands up, you stuffy English muffin.
What's all this about?
I can't believe it. Our old pal, working with Redcoat.
Redcoat? No one's used that term in 30 years.
Ah, shut your pie hole, you constipated crumpet eater. Yeah.
I thought Jack had you there with that fake newspaper.
Are you kidding? I was waiting for you to catch up. I remember Washington told us never put any stock in the written word unless it come bearing the presidential seal.
Yeah, imagine a so-called American trying to ensnare us into a British trap.
Yeah.
You boys have got me all wrong.
Freeze!
Yeah. Interrogation time, Missy. You're gonna talk, or you're gonna die.
That will teach you to be so saucy, Baron Hollandaise.
Oh, Governor, I had no idea you were so nimble with a blade.
Of course, my dear. I have lately received threats of assassination. And after all I have done for this island.
Idle threats, I'm sure.
I pray not, Baron. I am anxious to prove to any would-be assassin the consequences of tangling with... the governor.
Gouverneur, pardon my interruption. May I have a word?
This had better be important, Brogard. I have a very fine audience this afternoon.
I don't wish to alarm you, but my men have found an American canoe